Hey guys, it's Rhonda, and this morning we are going to be creating these 9 image panel designs that you see everywhere. We're going to use a combination of AI and Canva to do it. Now, we could do this all with AI with the proper prompt, but I've noticed sometimes, even with the best prompt, things don't always come out the way you expected them to. With these 9 panel images, it's sometimes difficult to get your prompt exactly the way you want it and have it come out exactly the way you want it every time. So I prefer to work smarter and not harder, and I don't like wasting my AI credits either. So I have been doing mine in a way that uses a combination of Canva and AI, and I get the designs done a lot faster, and I use a lot less AI generation credits to do it. All right. So this design, this 9 panel Coquette style design doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's still very popular. So I'm going to show you how to create your own 9 panel designs like this and show you how to do it quickly and easily. All right, so let me get rid of Etsy here and we will get started. These are just a couple I already did, and this is my designs where I upload all my images and list them to my Etsy shop. So there's a few. And we are going to go over here to Canva to start off. Here's another view of those, of a couple of them that I did. And we are going to just get rid of these because they're just being my way. And I have an empty canvas here. Now I have this, I believe it's sized at 2500 by 2500. Let me resize just to be sure because, okay. And I do that because I do all my upscaling in my designs afterwards. So I'm not real concerned with what size this is in here. All right. So we have our blank square canvas, and we're going to come over here to elements, and we're going to go to frames, and we're going to grab this first square frame. That's it. That's all you need is that square frame. And we're going to resize it. And then I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to put one right next to it. And I'm going to duplicate it again. So now we have 3 in a row there, and they are all spaced evenly. And now I'm going to make it a little bigger so it fills most of my canvas. All right. And now I am going to group them together just to make it easier. And now I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to bring that down, and I'm going to duplicate it again. And there we have our 9 panels. Okay. So there is the basis for our design. We have the 9 image panels just sitting there waiting for us to pop our designs into it, right? So now I am going to go to MidJourney, and I am going to give it a really basic prompt. Let me decide, what do we want to make this? It is spring, so let's do another Easter theme, but we're going to do just like an Easter bunny theme. So what I'm going to do to make this quick is I'm going to use my curly brackets, and I'm going to enter in here Easter basket, comma, adorable Easter bunny, comma, and colorful Easter eggs. Okay, and then I'm going to put another curly bracket around that, and I just want these in watercolor style. No isolated on white background. And that's it. We just want basic images. So let's hit enter, and now that will run all three of those prompts at the same time for us because we used that little curly bracket to run more than one at a time. Okay, so now here are our images. So I think I like this one. So I'm going to upscale this one. And I like this little bunny with the single egg. So I am going to upscale this one. And I like this pile of 3 eggs. So I'm going to upscale that one. All right, and now we will wait for our images to complete their upscale process. All right, so they are all upscaled, so I'm going to click on them and save image. And we'll save them to our work in progress folder. Okay, so we have our 3 different images. Now we're going to go over here to Canva, and in our download history up here, we are just going to drag those 3 images right into our uploads, and they will upload for us. And now once they're uploaded, we just drag these over. And let me remove the background right away so I don't forget. Okay, and let's put the Easter egg there. And I think I'm going to put this Easter basket right in the middle. And let's put another bunny there. And you just put these where you want them. I think I'm going to do, yeah. Let's do it like this. We'll just keep that Easter basket right in the center, and then we have it surrounded by the bunnies and the eggs. Okay, and I'm going to go through here and hit remove background on all of these. Okay, I have removed the background on all of them. And just to make sure I did that properly, I'm going to grab my background here, and I just changed the color on it real quick, just to make sure. And I did. All right. So now what we will do is I will download this as a transparent PNG, and I'll make it a little bigger. Nah. We'll just leave it the size it's supposed to be, 2500 by 25, because I am going to upscale it anyway in my designs. So now I will download this. And it'll take just a minute. And we'll save it here. Easter Bunny. Okay. And from there, I would move over here to my designs, and I would click Upload Files. And again, I will drag my Easter Bunny in here. To create a new listing in my designs for my image. And there it is in here. And he is 2500 by 2500, so I will upscale. Click up here, upscale image, and I'm just going to overwrite the same file slot. And this will upscale it for me. Okay, it's upscaled. It's 4096 by 4096. So the next thing I do is I go into Canvas, and I like all of my PNGs that I am selling for t-shirts, clip art, whatever. I like them all to be 5,000 by 5,000. That way I know that they are big enough for my customers to use for just about anything. If they want to put it on a t-shirt, it's plenty big enough to do that. If they want to put it on a greeting card or whatever, they can downsize. But I just like to make sure it is large enough for what they want. So I'm going to go in here into my designs, and I'm going to pick my design, and I am going to select position, fit to artboard. And now that fits the 5,000 by 5,000. Now, if you wanted to, you could add text in here as well, but you don't have to. So then I'm going to click save. And again, I'm going to overwrite my main file as a PNG, and I'm just going to hit save, overwrite, and it will update this image and make it the 5,000 by 5,000. So it has been completed. So now if we go back out here and click on this, you can see it's 5,000 by 5,000, 300 pixels per inch, which is exactly what we wanted. And then I would go to image mockups, and I have a profile in here that I use for sublimation designs. And I will come in here and I will load my profile. And I think I'm going to add one to it. I'm going to add this sweatshirt. And let me change the color of the sweatshirt, white. And we will say generate mockups. And in these, the ones I did earlier, just as a sample, I didn't run all the mockups that I normally do for a PNG image. But for this one that I just uploaded, I ran my standard mockup profile, which is I have an image here that shows what it is and then what it would look like on the shirt, and then the informational, and then I put it on a tote bag, I put it on a greeting card, I put it on a like flat lay design, and then on the sweatshirt. And let's open this up so you can see it better. And that's what your image would look like on the shirt. Okay, so that's how easy it is to create these 9-panel designs using a combination of AI to get the images you want, and then Canva just to put them together so they always come out the way you want them to. All right, we can do another one here real quick. Actually, let's do this. Let's get rid of this bunny one and just do this. Oh no, let's just grab these 3 here at the top, copy, scroll down here, paste them in. And again, we just put them right in here and they're good. And you know what? Let's do this one a little different. Let's eliminate this center, and then we can add text in there when we are done. So let's go back to MidJourney, and I'm going to grab that prompt, but I am going to erase the front. And again, I'm going to use my curly brackets so I can generate 3 different images at once. I'm going to do a pink coquette bow. I am going to do a bouquet of flowers. And actually, I think that's all we need is just the 2 different images for this one. The pink coquette bow and a bouquet of flowers. And we will run those. Okay, so it ran my prompts and I like these flowers, so I'm going to upscale it. And I think I like this bow. So again, I will upscale that one. And they will do their thing and upscale real quick. All right, they're both upscaled, so I am going to open them up and save them. Save that one. And then let's grab this one. Save that. And then we'll come back over here. And again, our download history, and we will just drag these two in. Our bouquet and our bow. And let's drag these in where we want them. We're just going to alternate. And pop them right in. And again, remember to do your background removal. If you forget, you can do that in My Designs or whatever. You can go to Remove BG. There's all kinds of tools out there to remove a background if you forget here in Canva. But I think a lot of times it just is easiest to just go through and remove them all right away. Let me check our color quick. And yep, they've all had their backgrounds removed and they all look really good. That's the other thing I like to check for. And now, since we have all these done, we could add some text now in the middle. We can put, say, we could do mama. Let's move that. Let's find a better font. About something like this. So you could do that, just add mama in the middle and change the color so it matches the design you have. And that looks pretty good. All right, and you could easily do something like that. You could do like number 1, mama. Let's do that. And let's adjust this line spacing. And there, now you filled that up in the middle. And, like I said, you can do whatever you want, but it's just another idea, another way to do these. Let's do another one. Let's do this one in more of a fun theme. Let's do chickens, right? Chickens are crazy popular. And I guess with the price of eggs, that is understandable. So let's do chicken coop. And let's add a coquette bow to it. I just decide what color. Let's do yellow coquette bow. And again, we'll use the curly brackets so it runs all 3 of these prompts at the same time for us. Alrighty, and we have our images. Let's say I like this bow, so we will upscale that. Let's look at our chicken coop. I think go for this one. Let's upscale that. And that's not quite what I was looking for. I am going to run this chicken again real quick just because it didn't really give me exactly what I was looking for the first time. And that happens with anything. You know, you might have to run a prompt again to get exactly what you wanted, but we're still getting, our images are coming out more in line with what we want doing it this way than they do trying to prompt for that whole entire 9 panel scene. And I like this guy now, so we will upscale him. All right, and these two have finished upscaling, so I will save this one. We'll save the yellow bow. And then we will wait for this one to finish upscaling. All right, that one's finished. So we can save that. And you know, we don't even have to, in fact, let's do this one a little different. I was going to do the coupe and the bow, but I think I want to do, I'm going to upscale this chicken, and I'm going to upscale this little guy here. And instead of doing the coupe and bow, we're just going to do all chickens, which will look really cool too. All right, these guys are upscaled, so let's save them. All right, and back over to Canva. And again, our uploads. Let's grab those last 3 chickens and drop them in. And I think I'll put that one there. That one in the middle. Let's put that one there. And, you know, we're just going to pop these guys in all over the place. I don't know what I've done. Let's do that. And that. Okay, so we have all of our chickens in here. And we are again going to go through here and remove the background on these. And I'll remove the backgrounds quick, and we should. Okay. All right. Oops. Okay, this should only take a second now. You just really have to go through here and click remove background on each one of these guys. Let's double check our background just to make sure. And yes, they are all removed. Okay, and now if you wanted to add some extra stuff to these images, we can do that too. All right, so what we can do now is, the first thing I like to do is I like to grab everything and I like to lock it. By locking it, it stops other items from trying to jump into these frames when I'm working on them, all right? So I had everything selected, everything is locked. So now we can go over here to elements, and let's say we wanted to add some cute little retro stars to the design, okay? We can go in here, and now we can add this kind of stuff throughout the design, and we don't have to worry about it trying to jump up into our frames. And that's why I lock everything. If you don't lock it, then you have to be careful. I don't like those stars. Let's just do these little guys. But you can add whatever you want to it now. Like I said, if you wanted to add some stars or other elements to make the image a little bit more, you can do that. We can add whatever we want now. And we can resize it, and we can add it in, put it wherever we want to. Let's flip this and resize. But you see, we can add all kinds of stuff to it now, and you can put things wherever you want to put them. And depending on the images you pick, you can even change the colors on them. Like these stars, I can change these to whatever color I want. If I wanted it to be the red or maybe one of the gray colors from the chickens, we can do that. But I think I'm going to leave it there. But so you can do whatever you want now. So now we have those cute little stars that go around with our chickens, and it just added a little more to the design. We could do that. So once you have it the way you want it, again, you would just download this and upload it to whatever program you use to upscale and to finish your design. Like I said, I use My Designs. I upload everything. Then when it's done, I just publish all of these at one time to my Etsy shop, which makes life so easy. So, but I just wanted to show you how you can make these 9-panel designs, and you can make them quickly and easily, and you don't have to sit there and fuss with an AI prompt trying to get these 9 images, exactly the way you want them. Just like we did with our brush strokes. There are prompts. You can build a prompt. I spent weeks building prompts to make those brushstroke designs. And then I realized, you know what, there's a much faster way to do this by using the frames in Canva, and I can still get the same kind of design, but I save myself a ton of time, a ton of AI generation credits, and a ton of headache because it's just so much quicker. All right. So this is how you do the 9-panel Coquette designs, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.